Welcome back to Insights on Education with Dr. Anthony Dixon, where we share with you some of the highlights of what happens in our school district. This month is May, and we are gearing up for graduation season. This is a very important time for all of our families and our students, and it's exciting, and students are beginning their futures and their new journeys in life. And what we wanted to do today is share with you some of the vast options that we have here in Berkeley County Schools for our students. Today we're going to highlight two specific students within the district who have made great accomplishments in the areas of career and technical education. And we want to share with you their stories and their success so you can have a little taste of all of the options that are available to our students in this district. We're going to bring Caden McClary, a senior at Goose Creek High School, and Carter Smith, a junior at Berkeley High School, to share with you a little bit about their journeys, what made this journey so special, and how they plan to use the experiences that they had in career and technical education courses and programs within our district to take them to the next level. Hey guys, how are you?
Good. I'm doing good.
Good. We have Caden McClary with us and Carter Smith, and they are both students in Berkeley County School District. And so welcome to Insights on Education. I'm just going to take a moment. Would like to get to know you a little bit and then talk about your journey in education, your journeys in high school, why you chose the career technical paths that you did at schools, and what was so special about it, and like how can you use these skills that you learned. I met you both at a panel discussion.
Yeah, that panel was something.
You remember it? Yeah, I met you both at the panel discussion, and I was just impressed with how comfortable you were talking to that the group of Berkeley County delegates, and you shared within your experiences, and they were like very impressed. So congratulations on making that big impression and on all of the work you've done so far. So you're welcome. You're welcome. So just take the time. Carter, started with you. Just tell us briefly, like, about you, what school, and what career technical path you're in.
So I'm Carter. I went to Timberland High School my first 2 years. Then last year, my sophomore year, I heard that Berkeley was starting a firefighter program. So I decided to transfer to Berkeley my junior year, which is now, and I'm part of that the firefighter program there. It's going to help me become the firefighter I want to be, prepare me for my future with what I want to do in my life. And I'm part of the fire department where I'm from.
And where are you from?
Bono, South Carolina.
Bono, South Carolina. So you're in that you're part of that fire department?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about that, but let's meet Mr. Caden. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Tell us about yourself, Caden.
So my name's Caden. I go to Goose Creek High School, and right now I'm finishing BCA School of the Arts for their arts program. And the main thing I wanted to do was culinary or baking, but our school didn't really have that, so I had to do the dual enrollment or youth apprenticeship at Trident, and that's what I'm trying to finish off now. I'm currently doing 1 year. I finished off the first year, so I'll have to wait until next semester to do the next year and then finish that off.
So you're got like a lot going on with you, yes. Caden. So you are a senior at Goose Creek High School. Mm-hmm. You're a student in Berkeley Center of the Arts. Yep. And then you did the dual enrollment with Trident Tech in the culinary program.
Yes.
All right. So tell us about there's all these pathways for students. Like, it's just not one path like that every student has to take in our district, right?
Yeah.
And so tell me about what was your art focus to get into Berkeley Center of the Arts?
Well, my main focus was that I was supposed to go to Westview Middle during my middle school years, but then when my sister got into Marrington Middle, since she was still in the school, it was like a free pass to go to Marrington. Yeah, right. So I might as well just take it. And at first, I didn't even know anything about art, so I over here, everyone's doing these like Picasso type paintings. I'm over here drawing stick figures. But then the more I did, the more I was like getting into it, and then I realized I kind of want to improve in this type of thing. Right. So when I got to high school, I did the art program, and then they told me about like BCA art. So I wanted to get that a try, and I realized, well, I have a lot of improvement because those guys are in there, whole different level, really good art. So I decided to keep doing that, moving on throughout the years, and now it's 12th grade, finally finishing the program.
So it sounds like you are a highly self-motivated young man.
Yes.
Yes, you see something, you saw that you wanted to do your art because you were just kind of thrown into it, and then you just kept like honing in on your skill and your talent until you became a student in the program, and now you're going to graduate and finish that program.
Yes.
Good deal. So now, where did culinary come from? I mean, art, culinary, where did that come from?
I heard that some high schools have like these culinary cooking programs or cooking classes. Goose Creek was not one of them because we had BCA instead of that. So I had to look into ways and try to figure out how to take those classes instead of just waiting for after like high school. And then they told me, my guidance counselor told me about the youth apprenticeship, which is just basically when you work at Trident in high school at the same time, taking high school and college classes, and then they give you these classes of like the field that you want to train for. For me, it was culinary and baking. And then basically they teach you the stuff for free. They take care of all the stuff that you need, get you the materials, and they also help you with like a job application. So while you're trying to do high school and college, they help you get a job in that field as well that will carry off even after you're gone from the college.
Shout out to your guidance counselor for
Yes.
hooking you up with that.
Yeah, she was really surprised that not that much students really take that path. Like all students just want to focus on like graduating.
Right. And so she was surprised and she got you that help you needed. Awesome. Awesome. Good deal. So, Carter, your story. Tell us a little bit about how did you get into the fire program? Like, what inspired you to get into the fire program at Berkeley High School?
So in 9th grade, I was able to go to my fire department's local trainings, and ever since then, I just knew that for sure that's what I wanted to do. I've been wanting to do firefighting since I was a little boy. So when I seen this program open up and that I could transfer to be a part of it, I took it, and I just leapt on it.
So firefighting has been something you wanted to do since you were a little boy. You were fascinated with fire
Yes, sir.
trucks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. And so how did you hear about the fire program at Berkeley High School?
A video on YouTube.
A video on YouTube from Berkeley County video?
Yes.
The video that our very own Dan did, right?
Yep.
And so you saw that. It was almost like a commercial for you?
Yep,
And
it was.
And then where did you go after that, when you found out about that?
I went to my guidance counselor to ask about that, and I also went to my training captain at East Berkeley to talk to him about it.
To all of our listeners, it's typically usually parents probably that's listening or stakeholders in our community. Again, a shout out to the guidance counselor. Guidance counselors are so important in all levels, right? But specifically at high school, right?
Yes,
that
sir.
they can get you to, like, you got an idea, you got a little dream or a little vision in your mind. Those guidance counselors can help put that right together
Yes,
for
they
you.
can.
And usually like during 9th grade, they try to ease you into it. But once you hit 10th grade and you give them that slight idea, they'll try to work, they'll
They'll run
remember
with
it.
it.
Really?
Yeah, they'll remember it all the way until 12th grade because that's what I did with my culinary. I told them about it during 9th grade. I thought they just forgot about it. 10th grade, nothing, didn't really say anything. 11th grade, that's when I got the youth apprenticeship. 12th grade, I got into the youth apprenticeship. Should have started 11th grade, so I would graduate at the same time.
Yeah.
But like they didn't forget. They definitely did not forget.
So these guidance counselors, we're very proud. I'm glad. It makes me happy to hear you say that.
Yeah.
That we know that they work hard, but to hear it firsthand from students is awesome. So, Kaden, I'm gonna jump back to you. When did you figure that you were interested in baking pastries or in culinary arts?
Well, ever since I was a child, I was always interested in like making food. My family always knows it, but I've always been interested in this type of thing. It's just something about it, like the creativity. That's probably how I got into art as well, like the creativity of making something new for others to enjoy. That's what I really like about it.
I think I know your parents, and your dad probably likes to eat a lot.
Yes. Yes.
He does. Does he?
Yes.
Does he? Do they eat your food? Do they taste test your like samples?
Oh yeah, of course.
They do.
Yeah, I think the last thing I made was, I didn't even know it's like a Charleston cuisine, but it was called like a hummingbird cake.
Yes.
Yeah, I made that earlier. It was pretty good.
Where'd you find that recipe? Who told you
It was
about
at Trident. They give you these recipes, and then over the course of a few weeks, they just do it with you. They teach you the techniques, the ingredients, and why it's this and not like, and how it works basically.
Yeah. So Carter, you said that you took some training at the local fire department
Yes, sir.
in Bono.
Macedonia.
In Macedonia at that time. So are you still connected with any of the
Yes,
local fire
sir, I
departments?
am. I'm part of the East Berkeley Juniors program.
You're a part of the East Berkeley Juniors program. Can you tell me a little bit about that program?
So I go to trainings with all the volunteers Monday nights. I get to run calls with them. I get to experience firsthand what it's like to be a firefighter at a young age.
Yeah.
And it just helps cement that for me.
So how does you being in the fire program at Berkeley High School, does that give you any advantage over any of the volunteer firefighters?
It helps me get my certifications. Not that I couldn't do that at East Berkeley, but it helps me get it while I'm still in school and stuff. So I'm able to get it done while I'm still in school.
So now within this fire program at Berkeley High School, you are able to get certifications early that you would have to get.
You have to be 16 to get Fire Academy certifications.
This is like you're going to Fire Academy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I actually
That is cool.
off topic. When I was coming here, I actually saw our firefighters by Goose Creek. I saw that the kids were actually test training like a real fire situation, like with the little containers and buildings.
Yes.
And it was, I could just see smoke. I was like, is there an actual fire? But no, it was just like a test fire.
Is that what you do? No. Have you done any test fires or?
We do all sorts of stuff.
Yes.
Next week, if our light burn don't get rained out for Fire 1 this weekend,
Right.
we're going to be cutting on cars next week
Oh, cool.
and stuff.
Okay.
We're going to have auto extrication.
Very good. That's interesting. So now, what do you want to do? Like Carter's a junior at
Yep.
Berkeley High, and Caden is a big-time graduate, about to be officially in a couple of weeks from Goose Creek High. What does the future hold for Carter and Caden?
The future for me is being a firefighter while being in the Army National Guard for South Carolina.
Be a firefighter while being in the Army National Guard. And before we started this recording and podcast, you told me something interesting about the National Guard.
Yeah.
You want to share it with
That you
the
can
world?
join at 17 with parent consent.
You can join us.
Yeah.
17?
I didn't
know
join
that.
with parent consent. Right. And so what are you doing?
I'm doing 11 Charlie infantry
You're going to basic training
for infantry.
this summer.
Yes, sir.
So
May 27th.
Carter Smith, junior at Berkeley High School, rising senior, is completing his first year of the fire program. This summer, 2025, he's going to basic training for the Army National Guard. So next year, he will be a member of the Army National Guard.
Yes, sir.
And serving our country
Yep.
while finishing year 2 of the fire program.
And graduating.
And graduating. And so you're going to leave high school with like a far advantage of a lot.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful right there.
And I get really good
Oh, you're getting
benefits,
lost.
too.
That was a lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, man,
It
that
is.
is awesome. I'm proud of that. That's
Thank you.
that's good. I can't wait to see what you do with that after graduation and getting that start here. So tell me about what are you going to do, Kate?
Well, the plan is if I did start the Trident Youth Apprenticeship during 11th grade, I would have finished Trident by now.
Correct.
But it doesn't really matter. I'll just take it into like next year.
Okay.
So I'll have one more year at Trident, finishing up the baking pastry program.
Okay.
And then I'll be able to keep my job that they helped me get.
Yes.
So that's already a huge leap instead of just trying to search for one.
Right.
And then if I wanted to, I could go to Johnson & Wales. It's in Charlotte now. I wish it was still in
Charleston.
Yeah, I wish it was still here.
Yes.
But I can go to Johnson & Wales for 2 years instead of the whole 4 years, since I'll have my associate's degree when I finish Trident.
All right. So Caden, graduate, he's in dual enrollment because Goose Creek High didn't necessarily have the program that you were looking for, but thanks to your guidance counselor, hooked you up with this youth apprenticeship.
Yeah.
And so now you have this youth apprenticeship in culinary arts, baking and pastries.
Yeah.
And so now you've completed 1 full year, your senior year, and so you just have 1 more year to have your associates.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then with the hopes of transferring those credits to Johnson and Wales afterwards and finishing your bachelor's with culinary arts.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now you said something there. They hooked you up with a job.
Yes.
Tell me about this job for this youth apprenticeship at Trident Tech.
When you started with the youth apprenticeship, they don't just put you in there. They also try to make sure that you get a job before you go into the youth apprenticeship, so that they know they have hours that you need to complete in order to have the whole youth apprenticeship. So they just need to make sure that you have a job to help get those hours instead of you trying to search for one yourself.
Good deal. So where is your job? Can you say? You
I mean, I can say it. It's at Laura's, downtown Somerville. It's an Italian restaurant.
Yes. And what is your role at this Laura's?
I work as a pastry cook, and sometimes I work on the line just to help out sometimes.
Yes. Good deal. So listeners, if you have eaten at Laura's within the last year.
Yeah, since August, the last year.
You've been having some of Caden McClary's fine cuisine, desserts.
Yeah, desserts.
All right. I'll have to try those out. So I think my last question could be for each of you. It's just exciting hearing about it. It's exciting as a superintendent of Berkeley County, hearing about your experiences as students in different routes with career technical education. Youth apprenticeship, you had a program that was at your school. You did dual enrollment, which are all options. This connection that I get is that both of you had this vision and your guidance counselors helped make it happen with the support of your parents and families and with their consent. And then you have all these, I mean, the world like now is really open for you to do whatever it is. You want to do. Yeah. How are the skills? Because we talk about like the specific skills that you've learned, i.e., for example, firefighting skills or baking skills. Aside from that, what has these CTE like courses, the job apprenticeship, the work that you do, like what have you gotten out of that that's going to prepare you after you leave Berkeley County Schools?
Probably better commitment. Like these jobs and this whole youth apprenticeship for me, it has taught me that commitment is a huge thing that you need. That you can't just be like all willy-nilly about it. That it's a huge commitment. You have to get your work done on time for college and high school so you don't fall behind. So I have to keep my grades up. So it's like a huge commitment to try to finish all these things on time, and you just can't give in like in the slightest.
Right. So commitment. How about you?
It brings the fire program. It brings out strength in you that you never knew you had. It's a lot of hard work, dedication. You have to have the heart for it. Yes. It's not for the weak. It's
not for the weak. It's a strength that you didn't know you had. Can you use that strength or what it brought out in you other places, or is it just for firefighting?
You can use it anywhere.
Anywhere.
If you think you're about to give up, just keep going.
Just keep going.
Just keep on swimming.
Just keep on swimming. And there you have it. So keep on swimming and commit to what you put in your head that you were going to do so you can see it through the finish line. That's awesome. I want to take a little bit of both of you all and bottle it up so we can share it with all the other students. But you are two of so many excellent students that we have here in Berkeley County. I was so glad we were able to highlight your accomplishments, your commitment, your perseverance to keep pushing through, to keep on swimming. And I look forward to you protecting us and saving us and all those things.
Yes, sir.
As a firefighter and a member of the National Guard. And I am really excited of the culinary delights. I look forward to seeing you on the Food Network or somewhere big as an executive.
I'm gonna be on Chopped on it.
Yeah, on Chopped as the executive chef at some well-known
Hell's
your
Kitchen.
Business, Hell's Kitchen,
gosh,
your business or anywhere.
I would never get those beef Wellingtons right. I would just get yelled at.
Well, thank you both for taking some time out to talk to me.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem.
I just want to thank our guests today, Caden and Carter, for coming and sharing with you their experiences and their journey in career and technical education. We appreciate them and we wish them the very best. Caden, we want to wish you congratulations in advance on graduating, and good luck to you this summer, Carter, in your new ventures as well. This has been another episode of Insights on Education with Dr. Anthony Dixon.